Hey guys, welcome to the show. Today we're checking out the UPerfect. This is an external display with a twist. As you can see, it's a dual screen, touch screen. Boom, shaky, look, boom, shaky, look. I'm actually moving the screen. And it's kind of like a view into the future of laptops. In the future, laptops are gonna have touch screens everywhere. I'm not a big fan of that, but let's prototype to see how it feels. So let's turn on the accessibility keyboards. Hello, how are you? Okay, I can't spell, but it is pretty fun typing on the screen. Look at it, moving stuff on the screen. Obviously, this display was made more for using a pen and doing some drawing. So actually, let's do that next. Oh, look at that. I've actually got this set up as completely independent displays. You can have it as one complete combined display, but I like using it as independent displays. And I am gonna draw here using the bottom screen. I guess you can have an image here, trace it and view the results on the top. But probably what's best is if I move this screen onto the bottom. Let's delete these layers here. Let's start with this layer. So let's do some nice eyes, nice small, a nice big voice, big ears and nose. And let's make him a nerd with big glasses. And let's put some bug teeth in there. Yeah, I just drew my first picture. You can see artwork. I got to sign it because it's artwork. And that's pretty cool. I got to say that maybe the pen, it's doing it, it's working. Maybe it's not as fine, probably needs a little bit of work to do smooth curls. Oh no, I'm doing it. It's pretty good. A little bit of a lag, but the fact that it works out of the box on this display, wasn't expecting that, and it produced a masterful piece of art. But the one thing that I like about the display is, and I'm going to show you, is actually for coding. So we're going to jump in to Xcode over here. Look at that. I've got a project on my screen, and traditionally you're stuck on one display. You launch the simulator and it takes up another screen. You need to constantly fight back and forth between the foreground application. Whereas with Xcode, we can launch up two editors over here. We can run the application and we can go, for example, view, content view over here. So we can see the application, the code, the content preview, and when we run the application, it should appear also somewhere. Where is the application? Hello, application. There's the application. Boom, it appeared. Hello world right at the bottom there. So you can do coding everywhere, complete independent display. So that's kind of like, I like this feature. Right now on my setup, I got a MacBook Pro on the left with the screen, got a big monitor in the middle and another monitor on my right. In the future, if I upgrade to, fingers crossed, the M4 Ultra Mac Pro, fingers crossed WWDC, please. If that comes out, when I upgrade to that, I'll have to ditch my MacBook Pro, and this will be the ultimate replacement with two screens, not just one. So that's pretty cool. It comes built in with a stand, so you can even run it as a normal lappy top. Boom, that is pretty fun. I like that display. Let's minimize. I like that. Now, there's one thing to know about this display, and that is the ports. So on the left side, you get HDMI, mini HDMIs, and USB-C ports. You get a third USB-C for power if your laptop or computer that you use doesn't deliver enough power to let it run. So you can use, they give you a little power adapter here so you can plug it in and run it independently powered. And on the right side here you get controls, and through that on the bottom buttons you can switch it between, if you want it to have, for example, mirrored display, extended display, linked displays, or as I like to run it with split screen. And there's also one more mode to check out, and that is in the settings here. The second option, you get to control the brightness settings and the game mode. And I found that when you switch between game mode, if you switch between standard and FPS, it just boosts the brightness significantly. So I like to run it with FPS mode. Seems to look like a nice, beautiful display picture, and everything runs really well from that. One other thing to note, the screen is highly reflective as the standard MacBook Pros. It doesn't have the etched in feature that makes it slightly blurry, but less reflective. I like reflections purely because I think you get a sharper picture, but just be aware of your light situation because you can get reflections on there. But what do you guys think of the UPerfect external double monitor situation? I'm excited to rock it. Fingers crossed. Mac Pro, M4 Ultra, please. And let me know what monitors you guys are using out there in the world. Hope you guys found this video useful and enjoyed the show. So this is the UPerfect Perfect Your Life. This is the box it comes in. It also comes in with these accessories. These are different plugs, USB converters for the sides, and you get a big carry case. But most importantly, boom, right there, all these cool labels, made in China, officially quality control passed. I can't wait to see what this looks like. Oh, this is fun. Look at that. Oh, just look at that. It's got hinges in the back. It feels like an actual laptop. All of these ports and buttons to the sides. All these buttons here, don't know what they do yet. And here are the ports. Oh, my days, what is this? Look at that. That looks so fancy. This is like a laptop from the future where you get touchscreen on the bottom for your keyboard and you get a screen for the top. Oh, that is awesome. What else do you get inside the box? You get more cables. So this is USB-C to USB-A. You get the HDMI cables, the smaller ones to the bigger ones. More cables, cables, and cables. This is just the deal for the cables. Look how much cables you get. Also get a data cable. So you thought these cables were enough, but nah. You get a data cable here. Oh, it's not a data cable. It says data cable, but it's actually, this is the adapter, the power adapter. It's nice and small, just a standard USB-C. And it also comes with a pen, so you can actually draw on the screen. Just like that. That looks fun.